already had a few beers, so I was definitely not fit to drive home or ride home, and so I was in a bit of a bind. There was nothing I could do. I was sort of stuck there at this wedding. I didn't want my wife to leave the house, and leave the place unattended, because who knows what was going on. The police had said that there's sort of an arsonist in the area, and they're thinking it's probably that same person that's lit the fire. And I had absolutely nothing I could do. I was sort of just stuck there in a jam, just didn't know what to do. Ended up calling my brother and getting him to go up to home and stay there the night with my wife, just to keep everything safe or whatever. Ended up getting another call a bit later on with the fire brigade and police back again, because a separate fire had been lit. So I'm on my way home now finally to check it all out. From what I've heard from my wife, it's not too good. It's pretty bad. Pretty big fire apparently. Had the neighbours also called 000, which is our fire police ambulance, and so a couple of neighbours had called 000 as well, and for the fire, because it was big apparently. So what we're going to do is we're going to head in now and have a look at this fire, or burnt out, whatever. Let's see how bad it is. Hey, this is coming down to my place here. This is the neighbours that called the fire as well, called the fire brigade, and here's the start of my property here at this gate area here. So let's check out what's been burnt. Oh man, look at that. That is serious fire. That is a serious fire, isn't it? Wow. There we go, that's where they've driven in. Just knocked the fence down and driven in there to put it out, I guess. We might have a little poke around in there as well, huh? See ya. This is unbelievable. That's a massive fire. Imagine seeing this when it's all up. So lucky the bush didn't catch a light. That was heading into the bush there. There's houses in there, there's people's houses. My initial thoughts is just some kids being idiots and starting fires and whatever, but they just don't realise, this is people could die, and people's homes they're wrecking, possibly. Oh yeah, it's burned all the way through here, isn't it? Look at there, come down here, started here, and this bush here goes up into our property. Our house is just up this other side of the bush here. If this all caught alight, the bush, jeez man, could have burnt down our house. It's just unbelievable. Interesting that this grass is still here too. It's like dry grass or whatever. So yeah, there's the bloody arson fire, eh? There was no doubt the fireys and police were here, and they just, no doubt that it was deliberately lit. There's no doubt, they said, definitely deliberately lit. Yeah, so there's the fire, eh? I'm just glad, you know, all this bush didn't go up. Thankfully they got here. It was good, the police came up and spoke to my wife, and you know, I said to them, make sure you come up, and the police came up a couple of times through the day, which is great. Through the night, I should say. So they came through the night and checked everything out a couple of times, so thankfully they did that. You know, this is the bush that, you know, the burnt areas down that way. If that bush had have gone up a light all through here and up to our house, just crazy. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I guess I'll see you on the next episode, eh?